My mother would dress us alike all the time. My brother, my sisters, and I, it was so that we wouldn't get lost in the frantic crowd at church. There was always about 40, 45 people in our church on Easter. And so that is, so she dressed us alike so we wouldn't get lost. We had little drawstring skirts because elastic was too worldly. Because Mama always made our clothes. McCall's 2243, that was our pattern. I don't know. Anybody have that one? Yep. And so that was our pattern, that was our outfits, little drawstring skirts, and Mama didn't want us to get too out of hand, because everything leads to beer. This is the truth. My mother was very conservative. Now, I don't know what's happened to her. She's over there in a pair of earrings and a pair of slacks. Y'all need to pray for my mother. She still calls them slacks. She won't call them pants, but she calls them slacks. My mother was probably 40-something the first time I ever saw her in a pair of slacks. I went to praying. It was the saddest day of my life. She got a little ear box. She got her ear pierced. She was like 60-something years of age. It's like the older she gets, she got that AARP card and just went to hell. So they gave me some pages of jokes, and I had to memorize these stories and jokes from Grinder Switch, Tennessee, and I impersonated Cousin Minnie Pearl for 6 years at Opryland. Howdy! Ooh, I'm just so proud to be here. My favorite Minnie Pearl joke was Uncle Nabob and Aunt Ambrosia sat on the front porch enjoying the summer sunshine. Long came old maid Lizzie Tinkham just streaking right on by with her birthday suit. Nothing on but a birthday suit. Aunt Ambrosia looked at Uncle Nabob and said, "Did you see Lizzie run by here with nothing on but her birthday suit?" He said, "I don't know what she had on, but it sure needs ironing." I love dancing. I'm going to be dancing with the stars someday. I really am, because we were watching Oprah the other day, my husband and I, and she had a ballroom dancing lesson teacher person, and the girl with the feathers. The frou-frou and the feathers, she just looked beautiful in their long gowns, and the man in the tuxedo, and they were teaching ballroom dance and said it would spice up your marriage. It would make things romantic around the house. So we were trying it, doing the steps, It's the privacy of our own home. We can do what we want. Don't be judging us. We didn't have no beer. We have our boundaries. But David was just so sweet. We were trying to learn the steps and listen to Oprah. And I woke up in the emergency room a little bit after that. And I don't remember a lot of the steps, but that ceramic tile, I'll never forget it. But I saw stars. I think that's funny. Took my kids to see a ballet once because I wanted them to learn some culture. Some beautiful things about dancing, not that stuff on TV. Is that MTRB, XY, XXXM? That stuff is not dancing. That should be the Discovery Channel. What do they call it? I call it boot dancing. My daughter says I left out the Y. I said, it is boot dancing, because if I ever see you moving like that, this boot's gonna go. That's not dancing, that's some kind of animal instinct mating call. And I know who invented those dances, if you want to know. You want to know who invented those dances? Chiropractors. In 10 years, chiropractors are going to make a fortune. Every one of them little skinny girls is going to be lined up at their office. Baby got back. See, in the Nazarene church, we're dunkers. When you go to get baptized, somebody's going to dunk you down. They're going to wash you up. Maybe it was just me, but that's pretty much how it happened. And but yeah, we're dunkers, but Methodists are very more polite about the whole thing. Preacher just flicks you as you walk by. Hey, I was in a church in California, and the preacher just stood there with the water gun. Anybody else? Psst. Next. Psst. You. Psst. Psst. There's some weird churches in California, honey. No, but they got all those wonderful flickers. Anybody else? Have I missed anybody that will? The Presbyterians, yeah, the Presbys. Aren't you precious? It's like the Pillsbury Doughboy. We're the Presbys. Isn't that precious? That's kind of like a Stafford wife or something. Yeah, the Presbyterians are flickers. That's true. And y'all don't go to church on Sunday night, so you just spritz and go. I'll have a little spritz, be back next month. I'll get my roots done then. Lutherans, any Lutherans here? 1, 2, thank you for coming. You started the whole mess. Lutherans and Episcopalians, y'all are kind of like cousins. Episcopalians, Lutherans, you both have the Father. Well, I hope we all have the Father, but you call your preacher. The Episcopal Church calls him Father, right? Father, dude. He wears a dress, that's all I know. Everything's very, quite fancy sometimes in the Episcopal Church. They must have money. Or just lots of antiques. And so they had this beautiful goblet of water sitting on this little I thought it was for me in case my throat got dry. Yeah, thanks for sharing. And so in the midst of my presentation, I went to take a sip, and Father dude in the outfit had a conniption. No, that's our baptismal. I was like, honey, I'm from Tennessee. You're gonna need more water. Ain't a woman in my church who can fit in there.